Does it usually take this long to speak to a supervisor, sir? Isn't it the Sheriff's Department policy and procedures that if a member of the public requests a supervisor, you provide one to them?
It is, but it doesn't say how long that has to take.
Where's the Sheriff's Department?
In this building.
In this building? Downstairs?
Downstairs, and I've already talked to them. They're aware of the situation, and they're doing their research to make sure that they're adequate in their response.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at Long Island Audits as he's in Oklahoma making a fool of himself yet again. This time he is in a courthouse with a very strict policy in place. Yes, there is a court order that says no recording or photography anywhere permitted in this building. Now that would mean it is a limited public forum as described. But, of course, Long Island Audits, or Sean, doesn't understand signs or rules. He only thinks in ways that make sense for him and fits his narrative, and we all know that it's just a bunch of back and forth, a bunch of nonsense, just so he can get views for YouTube. So let's get into the video.
Hey, what's up guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the Potawatomi County Courthouse here in the great state of Oklahoma. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so we're just getting inside the courthouse here. We have to pass through the metal detector. Let's take a look around.
So this is going to be important later on in the video, that he notices that he passed through a certain threshold.
Our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue and a problem when we record them. Let's hope that's not the case here today. Court clerk's office. I'm okay, thank you.
May I ask why your video?
Sure, ma'am. Who are you?
We're the court clerk, deputy court clerks in this office.
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video.
You have to talk to you need to talk to the court clerk before you start doing that.
No, I don't need to speak with anybody, ma'am. I'm okay.
Yeah, but there's documents and stuff like that here.
Oh, I'm not trying to get any documents. I'm just.
Is there something you're looking for in particular?
No, ma'am. Who are you?
I'm the court clerk.
Hi, nice to meet you. Your name?
Valerie.
My name's Sean. An independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the building. That's all.
Okay. Did they know that at the front door?
I couldn't tell you if they knew or not.
Because there's an administrative order in place that states that there's no video or photography unless it's for ceremonial purposes. And that includes the entire building. That administrative order was put in place years ago.
So the only administrative order I've never seen an administrative order that states that you can't record in the publicly accessible areas of the building here.
There is
Maybe
one
in
that
courtroom.
it says in the
I've never
building.
seen it.
Yeah.
Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. We all know that. They love to use that line, especially sovereign citizens, when they are trying to talk about all the random word salad that they usually spew out. Now, of course, he points to some of the security cameras and says, oh, they're always recording us. Why can't we record you? Well, they're not posting it on YouTube for monetary gain. There's a difference here. That footage will never see the light of day unless there's an incident and a FOIA request. It makes no sense. Normal people don't put 2 and 2 together and get 3. That's not how it works.
I've never seen it.
I can pull it for you if you want a copy of it.
I don't think I really need it. It sounds like if it's stated how you just said it, it sounds like an unconstitutional order. I'm just exercising my First Amendment right of freedom of press here.
Okay.
Just gathering content. I was just gonna get the rest of these signs that you have here posted, and then I'll be done in here. Correct. Intentionally knowingly file an attempt to file a sham legal process with the county clerk. Excuse me.
Are you videoing?
Yeah, I'm taking some pictures and video, ma'am. Who are you?
I am Candy Griffin.
Candy Griffin?
Yeah,
And you're a
it's
deputy?
protected if you'll read the sign down there, it's protected. You can't audio and video.
What's protected?
It says it downstairs, the building is.
Protected against what?
audio and videoing.
Why would that be? Is that a law?
Because you have you're invading people's privacy.
Oh, no, this is a public building. They don't have no expectation of privacy in public.
Okay, what are you videoing for?
Oh, I'm just taking some pictures and video for myself.
For yourself?
Correct, yeah.
Is there anything I can do for you?
No, sir, who are you?
I'm Deputy Knowles, Potawatomi County Sheriff's Office.
Deputy, excuse me?
Knowles.
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 My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I don't need any assistance at the moment, no.
Actually, you're in violation of a courthouse order.
That's
What,
it says
what
downstairs.
courthouse order is
If
that?
you will go downstairs, I will show you where it's posted.
It's posted.
So
Yeah,
come
and
in.
it's a courthouse order for...
So, Sean, it's the third time it's been explained to you. I don't know why these guys always complain that there's no sign, and then if there is a sign, it's unconstitutional, or anybody can make the sign. It's all these little words and excuses and reasons why it doesn't apply to them. It makes no sense. Normal people see a sign, they obey the sign, or they face consequences. It's pretty simple logic. This is a limited or designated public forum which restricts some activities inside the building. That is in all the nomenclature and all the law books. It's perfectly reasonable. But again, we are dealing with frauditors. Reason is out the window.
Against exercising a constitutionally protected activity?
In a secured area, yes.
This is not a secured area.
It is. You came through the checkpoint to get in, right?
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's a secured area. There's some city halls and things that have...
But it's posted right on the front.
I like how he stopped mid-sentence. Like, he really didn't have an argument. It's pretty simple. It's a secured area. You walk through a checkpoint, right? End of argument. They got Sean really smoking here. His script did not prepare him for that one. Nice job, Deputy.
Right on the front of that X-ray machine.
Yeah, if you could provide me with the order. Yeah, that's just... Anyone could have that sign,
Not this one.
Anybody could have that sign made.
Filed in the district court.
Yep.
Here. There shall be no cameras, video, digital, or still allowed in the courthouse. Except for ceremonial purposes, cell phones with camera functions may not be used in the courthouse.
It says...
This is exactly the way all these courthouses, all these city halls, everything should be set up. Proper signage, nice, big, no excuse not to see it, backed up with the proper paperwork. Clearly it's written there, even highlighted, because I bet they've dealt with this before or they were warned about this kind of activity. So obviously that's why Sean didn't film his entrance into this building. He must have known that there was this signage there was this order in place. He's just playing dumb and manipulative. He had to have hid his phone or something until he was outside their little vision, you know, just getting around the corner, pop it out, act a fool.
No meetings will take place in the vicinity of a courtroom. Yeah, it says so. Media personnel have the same obligation.
That's item B, so you're in violation of item A.
So we're gonna ask you if you'll please stop recording.
Because we do have people on jury duty that are in this building currently, and they don't need to be identified. Given
Well, I
the
have no
nature-
idea who would be on
That's
jury
fine.
duty.
That's right.
But you're
you
standing
don't.
outside of courtrooms.
Yeah. No, I'm walking around.
Pictures of people
Okay.
coming in and out of
Yes.
offices.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you to quit recording.
Or
But
the
that,
building.
yeah, that sign is unconstitutional. So I have a First Amendment. Yeah, I have a First Amendment
Every
right.
jury duty. Anyone ordered to jury duty has the right to.
That
not
sign
be
is not a
identified.
law, sir.
Say again?
Respectfully, that sign isn't a law. You are a law enforcement officer,
I
correct?
am a law enforcement officer.
And that is not a law that you would enforce. That is a policy.
We are enforcing
This
it, that's
is,
what we're doing
this is
now.
a.
No, but that's not a law.
This is a lawful order through a district court that says they do not wish to have cameras here. So this.
I've
is
been
a
all
lawful order.
over. I've been all over Oklahoma,
That's fine.
and I've recorded in many courtrooms and court facilities, not the courtrooms.
Right.
And
Are you here for a ceremonial purpose?
We're not 3 years old anymore. Just because something is okay at one place doesn't make it okay at all places. Even Padme knows. She's allowed on the furniture here, but if we go over to Grandma and Grandpa's, she's not allowed. That's how it is. Come on, you're being ridiculous.
Well, yeah, I don't have to explain to you my purpose. I can, you know, it could be multi-purposes.
Okay.
It could be for, I'm a journalist exercising my constitutional rights, you know, could be a ceremonial purpose. I just don't want to have to, as a journalist and as a citizen, just as a citizen, excuse me, I don't have to divulge, I don't have to talk to you. I have a Fifth Amendment right not to incriminate
Well,
myself.
people here too have the right for you not to video them.
Well, I'm not recording anybody in
But
particular,
it
ma'am.
doesn't matter. It's their civil rights
No, it's
not
not.
to be
That's
videoed.
wrong.
Okay, well, you're saying the same thing. You have civil rights, they have civil rights.
No.
They do not
They
want
don't
to
have a
be
right to
recorded.
privacy, ma'am.
They do not.
Respectfully, I'm not trying
Yes,
to
they
escalate
do.
the situation.
Yes, they do.
They do not have a
They
right to
have a right to-
privacy. This is a public building.
It is a public building.
Anybody has
But there
access.
is a law.
I am obviously not a threat to anything. I went through the metal
You're
detector
making
and
Yes,
people
but
nervous.
you're in violation of a direct court order.
that would be a
And I've shown
judge.
you the proof, yes.
A judge only has purview over, judge is going to have
building
purview
that
in
they
the,
work in that is owned by the county,
So-
that they are appointed to help protect. So you were in violation of a direct court order. So I suggest
an
that you-
unconstitutional order.
It is not.
So I just need one, it's an unconstitutional order, sir. Can I get a supervisor here, please?
I will go get at least one.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, sir. I don't see what they have to hide.
So we're asking you.
This is more than just a courthouse, right? There's a county assessor here and
No, they're next door.
oh, okay.
This is just courthouse.
Just a courthouse.
So you are completely wrong, Sean. Stop being so arrogant. Get that chip off your shoulder. You are completely wrong.
Yeah, I just want to confirm with the supervisor because it seems like an unconstitutional policy. You're 100% wrong. I know, but you're 100% wrong as far as the privacy. There's no right to privacy in
I
public.
don't want you videoing me.
You have.
That's my right. I do not want you videoing.
We're going to skip forward. It's just a bunch of back and forth. They go around in circles. It's like a child's playground.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Okay.
Are you supervisor with the sheriff's department,
Yes,
sir?
sir. I'm Captain Marcus May.
Captain.
Marcus May?
Hi, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the publicly accessible areas, not in any courtrooms or jury rooms or anything of that nature. Your deputy over here came up to me and said that everybody has a right to privacy in public and that they showed me the order and I told them I believe that order to be unconstitutional.
Okay.
And I was just waiting to hear from a supervisor to see if you were going to enforce that order or not, because I have a First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas and just gather content. I'm not trying to escalate the situation in any way. I'm actually de-escalating. That's why I waited here for you for, you know, I wanted to give you the respect and say, hey, let's de-escalate it. It doesn't need to be escalated any more than it already was. You know, I wanted to get the clear picture on what was allowed in the courtroom because I know my rights. This is what I did. Same way you took an oath to uphold the Constitution. I didn't take an oath, but my job is to exercise my rights and flex those rights so that way people around the country can see, okay, this is what we can and cannot do. This is our rights. You know, we have to stand up for our rights. And then as law enforcement officers, you know, it's your job to uphold the Constitution and defend our rights. And that's my only purpose here.
Okay, so here's, and I appreciate you speaking to me in the manner you're speaking. It doesn't always happen.
Sure, I understand.
So again, my name is Marcus May. I'm a captain here at the Sheriff's Office, okay? I've consulted the District Attorney's Office, and I'm all for, you know, protecting, you know, your constitutional rights.
I appreciate that.
There is a court order that forbids the use of video equipment, taking any videos inside the courtroom.
Correct.
And there is also a state statute that forbids entering a public building with the intent to disrupt a government business. And I say that we have a judge that's already spoken with us, and she felt he disrupted part of her proceedings when he was upstairs filming some juveniles that were waiting to be seen in court. And
Oh, so of course Sean didn't show that part. Come on, Sean, you know better than that. Of course he's going to cut it out of his video. That doesn't fit his narrative. Oh, he was in the wrong. Oh, no, we don't see that because he doesn't disclose. He's not transparent. Long Island Audits, who claims to expose transparency, is not transparent himself. He is so wrong here.
and
Oh no, somebody actually came up to me and yeah, sure.
And when I spoke to the clerk's office, they were in there trying to conduct business. You were in there filming, which disrupted their business. And that's just That's in violation of state statute, and I give you that statute if you'd like.
Yeah.
Would you like the statute?
I
Can tell you
mean-
what the statute is? So
Yeah,
you can
just-
look it up for education purposes?
I mean, I would like to see the statute on disturbing the process, because that's not, you know, just like you said, you have to intend to do that. That's not my intent at all, and I think that's made clear by the way I'm acting here today and the way I'm talking to everyone that I'm coming in contact with.
But the fact that we do you have a copy of that? Of this one? Is this? Would you like a copy of the court order?
Sure. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
So now that you've been educated on court order forbidding the videoing inside a courtroom, and you're at this point refusing to comply with the order, that would show intent that you are disrupting services.
Well, no,
Now-
I'm not in a courtroom, sir.
It's in the courthouse.
Okay.
The order specific, and you can read it. I'll wait for you to read it if you like.
No. I've
It
already,
says courthouse.
I read that one.
So, now that you've been educated that the order has been issued by the district judge, that videoing is forbidden inside a courthouse, and now that you've been educated and refusing to comply with the order, that would show intent that you're meaning to disrupt services, just as you are now. So,
I'm disrupting services right now, currently.
absolutely.
How would,
You've already disrupted the courtroom per the judge. You've already
per the judge, I've disrupted the courtroom?
I don't know if it's like a persona he puts on or if it's really that bad and he needs things explained to him 2, 3, 4, 12 times. Come on.
Yes. There were juveniles waiting to be seen in court, and you were up there videoing juveniles, according to Judge Mueller.
According to what was the judge's
Judge
name?
Mueller.
Mueller.
Yes, sir. I spoke with the court clerk's office. They said you disrupted their business by filming their customers inside there. You've been educated on the order. If you refuse to comply with the order, that's going to show intent in violation of the statute. So I would like to ask you to please, you can stay in the courthouse if you'd like. You just can't video, okay? It's a public building. You have just as much right to be here as anybody else. But if you continue to video, it's going to show intent to not comply with the order, and we're going to have to, if you don't leave, you'll probably be placed under arrest for violation of that order.
Violation of the court order?
And the state statute it forbids you to enter a building with the intent to disrupt. Which now that you're educated and you're choosing not to comply, that's going to show intent.
Yeah.
Because you're making intent to disrupt the business.
Okay, so,
So I would like for you to leave.
Yeah.
And you don't have to identify with me if you don't want to. His name is Sean.
yeah, I just told you my name's Sean.
Sean. You don't, and if you'd like to leave.
And like I said, I appreciate you handling it the way you're handling it. I will just say that I do have a constitutional right to record in public. I am not disturbing anything whatsoever. Again, there has to be intent, and my actions are not disturbing anything. I'm not raising my voice. I'm not using vulgar language. I'm not getting in the way of people getting services here. So I strongly disagree with that. So at this point, though, all I need for you, if all I need from you at this point is to, as a captain and supervisor of the sheriff's department here, are you going to arrest me if I continue to record and exercise my constitutional rights?
If you continue to record inside the courthouse
And exercise my rights?
and exercise your
Yep.
what you consider your rights to do so, which are a violation of the order, you will be placed under arrest.
I'm sorry, can you say that
You
again?
will be placed under arrest.
Okay, that's all I needed. I just needed standing. Now I can take it to the proper channels and hold everyone involved accountable.
Would you like to know the statute in which you would be arrested for? I can
Oh, it's not really necessary because I'm not in violation of that statute
How
whatsoever.
do you know if you haven't read the statute?
Because it would require intent, and I know only I know my intent. Correct?
The intent is shown once you've been educated. We're giving you an opportunity to leave and comply with the order. Choosing not to do so,
No, well, I'm going to leave, so there's no need for I'm going to leave, but I just needed to have that in court. You need what's called standing in court to file a civil rights lawsuit and to hold people accountable and maybe get an order
There's
changed.
nothing to do with civil rights.
Yes, this has 100% to do with.
Transition to a criminal matter in violation of the state statute.
No.
We don't-
And that's why under threat of arrest, I'm going to leave the building. But what I'm saying is, it is going to. I promise you, it will turn into a civil rights problem for your department, the courthouse, the district attorney, whoever it is, because I will hold everybody involved accountable. What's the name of the district attorney? Adam Panter. And can I get your name and badge number, sir?
Mine?
Yes, please.
Deputy Buzzard, badge number 15.
And your name and badge number, sir?
Lieutenant Scott Hawkins, badge number 9.
Scott Hawkins. Your name and badge number?
Stewart 8.
Stuart Haight.
Yeah, badge number 8.
Oh, badge number 8. Okay.
8's my badge.
And you have my name, Marcus.
I read. Yep.
My badge number's 3.
Okay, great. Thank you. You guys, politely or not, you violated my rights here today. So, I mean, we'll just let a court decide, and not this court. which is obviously biased. Okay? Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, I get it.
All right, we're gonna get out of here because no one wants to be arrested by these tyrants here. Polite and well-spoken tyrants, but tyrants nonetheless.
So everybody's a tyrant, according to Sean. But, you know, these cops knew every single statute. They knew what he was violating. They were very well spoken. They handled it correctly. Sean clearly cut things out of his video and made it seem like he was completely innocent, where he was filming and how there was no customers present. But according to the officers, there were complaints against him being there, and he was filming customers, he was filming courtrooms, he was filming kids. A lot of these frauditors have already been exposed for faking a lot of videos. We're going in there, creating a scene, running back out, getting their camera, and walking up, filming as if nothing ever happened, even though they've already agitated people inside. I'm not saying Sean does this in this particular video, but I wouldn't put it past him that he cut a lot of things out that made his light a little more favorable on his side of his video. But again, they're just manipulative. They're out there for the clout. He's out to get a rise out of anybody and everybody. Even half the community are trying to combat with Sean on the way he conducts business, the way he comes off as arrogant. We did a video about it last week or so, 2 weeks ago. Go ahead and check that out. But that's all we have for this one. If you liked it, leave a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Pat May really wanted a bunch of attention on this one. She wouldn't stop pawing at my legs. So give a like and thumbs up for her. And until the next one, peace.